Ej, siemano, witam was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Hogwarts Legacy. Kontynuujemy fabułkę. Zobaczmy. Stąd niby bliżej, ale wydaje się tak, jakby tutaj było lepiej podlecieć. Także podlecimy tu, wsiądziemy na naszego gryfa. Powinno się udać.
This is almost too easy.
Serve your mistress!
Ej,
Oh, the anticipation!
Didn't think it. Highwing! Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes.
no, zsiadaj. Okej,
Is
mamy...
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Zobaczmy. Zobaczmy. Odepchnięcie. Nie, tu chciałem, tylko tu. A tutaj. Myślę, że możemy z tym lecieć. No dawaj, dawaj.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ziomek, bo cię złapie do torby i po coś to.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Okej, gdzie pędzimy?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Okej, tu widzę parę rzeczy.
They can't have been gone long.
Między innymi mamy wdzianko. Wdzianko. Lepsze, ale nie mogę ubrać.
Revelio. Pelt. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Tak, powiedzmy o tym Poppy.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a...
No zaraz, bo chciałem jeszcze tutaj sprawdzić. Następne zadania.
about this.
No, biegnij.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Okej. Idziemy. Muszę przyznać, że wraz z godzinami spędzonymi w tej grze mam coraz mniejszą ochotę przechodzić ją.
Petrificus totalis.
You can blindfold me and I'll still lead you to safety. They know the lies and falsehoods. No one's mightier and Rockwood.
Ciebie na pewno pyknę. Ciebie pewnie też. Czy nie?
Petrificus totalis.
Mamy to.
Merlin!
Wyposażenie, tak? Pełne. Niszcz. Zniszcz. troszkę będzie miejsca znowu. Jeszcze tutaj.
Guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Wchodzimy.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Tropicus totalis. Revelio.
Co my tu mamy? Okej.
Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Tropicus totalis.
Tak. Dobra.
Revelio.
Mamy to. Także tak jak mówię, mam z każdą co prawda minutą już coraz mniejszą ochotę grać i przechodzić tą grę, ale jako że chcąc nie chcąc zainwestowałem w nią już dość sporo godzin. Muszę troszkę przyciszyć sobie chyba. Zainwestowałem sporo godzin, no to
Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
ukończę już tą grę.
Revelio.
Popi. Ja tam już zasuwałem dalej, a ty mi tutaj każesz stanąć?
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Look,
Revelio.
it's dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Zabiorę co się da.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Idziemy dalej.
Careful! That robot will exactly attack!
Triggers don't tell us.
I cichaczem. Pyk.
Someone, time to teach someone a lesson. Want to do? Here's 10 points.
Pyk.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Levioso.
I do widzenia.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Let's play.
One less human to worry about.
To tym się robiło uniki.
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Number and white.
Like to watch what happens, do you?
Accio.
I've never been one so charming.
O, leczyć się.
Not the brightest child.
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
Dobra.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus, Confringo.
That's mine!
I lejemy.
Would you not like to put you down?
I hate these things.
Expelliarmus, Confringo.
I lejemy. I mi stąd.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Zjedzony.
Incendio.
Kto mógł zabrać nas?
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected, not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Dobra, chodźmy
We
stąd.
aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Okej. Z tego co patrzyłem, to niby 16 misji. Misji fabularnych mi zostało. Znaczy, no teraz już niby 15. Tylko pytanie, czy to jest każda ta jedna liczona jako misja, czy nie do końca? Dobra, chodźmy tu, bo nie jestem pewny, gdzie się mam udać. Tu. No, gdzie na dole? Podejrzewam, że nie tam, ale...
So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio!
Okej, ale... Mnie to interesuje. Aneks. Dobra, chodźmy tutaj. Źle musiałem coś nacisnąć. Może być tak, że seria się będzie po prostu długo ciągnąć. Jak mnie najdzie niechęć straszna do tej gry.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
No
None
to
of the
obleję.
students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch
Jezus, ale bez historii.
by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Nie, raczej
I
nie.
put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Leviosa!
Czego mam użyć? Ojeju. Pulso.
Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
No to przecież ja tam cały czas się próbuję dostać. Co za... No z quizami, tak jak mówiłem. Za cholerę nie znam tego świata i jakoś nigdy mnie nie interesował. Pewnie stąd też to znudzenie teraz z tą grą. Ale nic na to nie poradzę. Czekamy. Jak jeszcze? Skąd zaś to wcięcie takie?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
O Boziu. Zaklęcie transformacji.
Beautifully done.
Porozmawiaj. Okej. Cyk.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Dzięki, dzięki. Misja ukończona. Jak rozumiem. Tak, brawo ja. Znowu sowia poczta. Tutaj. W pubie się spotkać, tak? Potrzeba miotła. No, dacie jakiś questik? Nowa misja dostępna. W cieniu kopalni. Tylko że tu widzę, że pomijam coś. Ale mniejsza z tym. Zakończymy sobie odcinek. Ja was oczywiście serdecznie zapraszam na następne. A póki co, to by było na tyle. Trzymajcie się. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.